Crysis 2 is Crytek's follow-up to the hit PC titles Crysis from 2007 and Crysis Warhead from 2008. Now on consoles for the first time, let's see what this installment brings to the table. It's been roughly 3 years since the events of the first game, and things have been going downhill quickly. Aliens called the Ceph are invading New York City, a deadly virus ravages the people, and martial law has been established through Cell, the private military of Crynet. If you're unfamiliar with the first game, Crynet is a company who produced the nanosuits, advanced battle armor which enhances a soldier's abilities beyond human limits. In Crysis 2 you play as a marine named Alcatraz who, through unfortunate circumstances,
What the fuck was that?
becomes aware of Crynet's newest nanosuit model. Unfortunately, the game never develops Alcatraz's character beyond this point. All we're given is the fact that he's a marine who may have a bit of a drinking problem.
Tequila is not good for your health. Right out? Just nod your head. We'll know you're alive.
Instead, the game focuses primarily on the Nanosuit 2.0, which seems to hold some sort of secrets about defeating the Ceph. While it would be nice if Alcatraz had a little bit more character, the story of Crysis 2 is above average for its genre. It kept me wanting to see what was going to happen next. The game's environment is well designed and stunning to look at. You'll find a nice variety of urban combat that is even further complemented by the game's beautifully composed soundtrack. These elements, along with some quality voice acting, come together to pull you right into the world of Crysis 2.
Welcome to the future, son. Welcome to the war.
Crysis 2 offers some very unique gameplay thanks to the nanosuit. With the touch of a button, you can either activate the suit's stealth mode to silently sneak past and assassinate enemies, or its armor mode to take them out head on. By default, the suit's in power mode, which allows you to sprint more quickly, jump further, and slide to cover. If you prefer to do a little recon first, you can use Nanosuit's visor to spot and mark enemy positions. As you progress and kill Ceph forces, you'll gain a type of experience called Nano Catalyst, which you can then use to purchase even more Nanosuit abilities. You're also able to equip multiple attachments to a single weapon on the fly, allowing you to quickly adapt to each combat situation. As dynamic as this all is, it's not without limitations. Using virtually any of the nanosuit abilities requires suit energy. While this does replenish fairly quickly, it keeps the player from being too much of a juggernaut. The game itself isn't too difficult, and it does a good job of easing you into using the nanosuit. Once you gain access to your core abilities, it should only take about 10 to 15 minutes to get the hang of things. Learning to keep an eye on your nanosuit energy might take some getting used to, though. Crysis 2 runs on the CryEngine 3 and is hands down one of the best looking games you're going to find. The textures are detailed, the lighting's realistic, even the water looks superb. It's truly a beautiful game. The console version of this game ran pretty smooth and didn't give me any trouble. The PC version, on the other hand, had a severe bug that caused my Nano Catalyst to disappear. But Crytek has fixed this issue through a patch, and I have no other complaints. The multiplayer of Crysis 2 is a nice change of pace from the typical shooter. In a standard match, everyone has a nanosuit and access to all three of its power, armor, and stealth modes. Each of these modes level up independently depending on how you use them, giving you access to various suit modules and abilities as they do. Your character also gains experience and ranks, which grant you unlocks for you to use on weapons and equipment. There isn't an incredibly large selection of weapons, but you do have the ability to use several attachments at the same time, which gives each weapon a wider range of uses. Like Modern Warfare, you're given a set of custom slots that you can tailor to your preferred playstyles. This is where the similarities end, however, as the run and gun tactic used by many Modern Warfare players is simply not a good idea here. Anyone in the game can be in cloak or armor modes at any given time, and any given place, considering how vertical the map design tends to be. It's nice to be able to climb ledges and actually swim, but it also means you've got more places to keep an eye on. These things, accompanied by the fact that almost everything you do is dictated by your suit energy, means that your strategic skills are going to be just as vital as your observational and reflexive skills. That may sound complicated, but it's actually quite fun and very well balanced. For all the positive things the multiplayer has to offer, it's not without its flaws. I tend to have more trouble with laggy and dropped matches in Crysis 2 than I do with most other games. The spawn system has its frustrating moments as well. I can't tell you how many times I've died by spawning a few feet directly in front of the enemy. These are, however, both fixable issues that will hopefully be addressed in the future. Even with a few downfalls, Crysis 2 is undeniably a great game. It's interesting, beautiful, and a blast to play. For anyone who's growing tired of today's standard shooters, Crysis 2 is a breath of fresh air.